it does not raise her attraction. Showing that you're the smartest guy in the room does nothing for her attraction. What you think you're gonna do? Call her out and her pussy gonna start to get wet all of a sudden because you're smart and you understand female nature? No, it actually lowers her attraction because it shows that her ways are getting you emotional. So when you call a woman out on her bullshit, essentially what you're saying at that very moment, I'm mad at how you're treating me, and I have to call you on your bullshit. I want you to please explain to me how that raises any woman's attraction. How does it? It does not raise any woman's attraction, guys, at all. It lowers it because it shows she's gotten you emotional. Because if you wasn't emotional, you wouldn't care enough to call her out on her bullshit. So it's counterproductive. The next one. It could let a woman know you're watching a dating coach. Guys, this dating stuff now, pretty much everybody is kind of, I ain't gonna say everybody, but a lot of people are studying this stuff. And so when you let a woman know that you're studying a dating coach, what ends up happening is she already know that you're going to have some preconceived notions, right? So I had a girl recently, and this is why I think that I'm always going to be ahead of the game with this dating shit over these other dating coaches, right? Because I'm still in the game. Like if I had a girlfriend and I left the game, I think the quality of my content would greatly diminished, right? Because a lot of this shit that be going on, a lot of it is recent. Like this was recent. I just had a girl who I tried to set a date offline, met online, shitty pub time. And she gonna send me back, oh, well, I would appreciate a more formal date. If a man really wants to see a woman, he should take her somewhere better than that. And I immediately said, she's out. Because I already knew she's been studying. She's read some kind of dating book. Because guys, a lot of you guys don't know, the number one thing that female dating coaches teach women is to get an investment from you, which is a monetary investment. Get that investment. The name of the game, guys, is investment. You have to get her to invest. She has to get you to invest. That's the way it goes. Women invest emotionally with sex and stuff like this. Here, men invest, everybody invests their time, but men are investing money and women invest their bodies or, sexually or whatever. That's their investment, and men invest their hard-earned money. We're both investing time. So that cancels each other out. So you want to sleep with her because once you sleep with her, she's more in line to pursue you because you've gotten her investment from her. And if she can get, good dates, expensive dates, dinner dates from you, you're more in line to pursue her because now you've invested money. Of course, if I took you to 3 nice restaurants, you think I don't want some ass? You think I'm just going to throw that away? You goddamn right I'm going to pursue till I goddamn get a return on my investment. So that's why she wants the more formal date. Not because she want a T-bone steak or anything like that. She want me to invest. And immediately I said, I'm going to pull away from this because she's going to be structured. And whenever you guys fuck with a woman that is structured, what has happened is they have a game plan, a strategy. They're not just following their feelings. So when you fuck with her, and for all you guys say, well, hey, MS, how can we tell a woman following a playbook? The number one way, guys, is she never call or text you first. If a woman, especially when you're on a date with a woman and you can tell this woman has high interest in you, but she's not texting you good morning or stuff like that, she's following the playbook. She's listening. She done read some dating coach or watching some female dating coach because that's what they teach them. Let the man do all the pursuing. It's not natural for a woman to come out the womb and to not pursue the man. You say, hey, man, well, that's masculine energy. She should not be calling you, asking you out. Yes. But if you don't think it's a feminine energy for a woman to want to bond with you and say, good morning, how's your day going? You bugging. No, you're right. It is masculine energy for her to ask you out, but it's feminine energy for a woman to want to keep the communication in between dates. If you went out with a woman on Saturday and you text her on Tuesday or Wednesday to set the date for next Saturday, guys, that's not natural for a woman that likes a dude to not want to hear from him or communicate with him in between that week, other than when you set the date. So you know she'd follow the game plan, unless you have, doubts what her interest level is. But I'm talking about for my guys that the woman has high interest in you by how she's on the date and how she's feminine, playing with her hair and shit like this, but she's not contacting you in between the date. She's following some dating coach game plan. I'm telling you that right now. And when I run into women like this, that one really don't bother me that much because I know I eventually get her because that don't cost me anything. But when I run into a woman that want me to invest into these dates, I'm out because I already know she's going to be too structured. And I already know in my head, she already know she's not going to give me the ass to X amount of dates. And usually guys, when you run into these women that are structured like this, it's not going to meet our deadline of 3 or 4 dates. That's what I've seen. When I run into these structured ass women, you usually not going to sleep with them within our deadline. Our deadline is absolute deadline is 4 weeks, which is approximately 1 month. All right. So that's what I've seen. You can do what you want to do. But as with women, when you let women know you've been studying dating coaches, it goes back to what I was talking about, your previous bad experiences, and you went out seeking help and stuff like this. And this is the thing, guys. We all kind of look for to seek knowledge and stuff like this right here. The thing is that you don't, even though we all have that, we all, for the most part, look for answers and stuff like that. You don't want women to know you that guy. You want women to think that you're the alpha guy, that you never had no issues with women. I know it's stupid, but it actually raised their attraction. So you don't want to do nothing to make them think that you need a little help with women. Okay? All right. So I actually had to come clean on this a couple of times when girls that I've dated that know about me being a dating coach and stuff like this asked me how I got into it and stuff like this. And I begrudgingly told them, well, I was following, I ran across other dating coaches on YouTube and that inspired me to get started. And they're like, well, how did you find them? And I'm like, well, they popped up. I was watching some financial videos and some fitness videos, and they just popped up on the screen, and that, that's what started. But the point being, you see what I'm saying? It's like, I don't want to admit that, I want to improve my game. You see what I'm saying? I was like, oh, it just popped up on the screen, and I just accidentally touched the button, and it came on, whatever, right? So that's the whole thing. I don't even want them to know that I was trying to get better with my game. Okay, guys? So that's what I'm talking about. All right.